What's up, guys? I am the Night Chris, and it is a night for gaming. Here is episode 1 of my career mode. So this is my NXT debut in this match tonight. I thought I'd spare you guys the boring details of running through the performance center just because it was really lame. So yeah, here we are, episode 1 of my career mode. And so, alright guys, here we go. Here's episode 1. I like WWE's makeshift version of El Generico. You know, it's just some random luchador. It's kind of like it makes me think of El Generico. So anyway, here we go, guys. I'm loving about this game how there's new the chain wrestling. You know, it adds a new effect to the game, and it makes it more believable, more realistic. You know. So here we go. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of the color purple, so I was like, why don't I make my guy wear purple? The gameplay this year is very smooth. You know. It's way more smooth than it was last year. You know, there's a little things rough around the edges, but for the most part it's very smooth, very clean cut, you know. I really like how the NXT arena looks in this year's game. You know, it was cool even having the NXT arena last year's game. With this game, the arena looks so much more real, and just all the graphics in general in this year's game, I could tell they spent a lot of time on. You know, and then even, like, the one thing you can notice about this game is you could tell the difference between people who were face scanned and people who weren't. Like, man, like, I could tell CM Punk wasn't face scanned because this guy is not 100% accurate, you know. I haven't seen what Edge looks like because he's on the DLC, so I won't see until he comes out, but I know he wasn't scanned as well, so we'll see how he looks. But yeah, man, this game has just been so cool, man. It takes, just in all honesty, guys, when you're going through the My Career mode, it takes about an hour to get through the performance center. You have like four matches and stuff, and they take a little bit longer, especially if you're trying to fulfill all the objectives. But now here we are in NXT. Right before I started recording, it said William Regal had told me that he's giving me 4 matches, and however I perform in the next 4 matches, and I might be able to get a NXT title match, so or NXT #1 contendership, and then I could fight for the title. But you know, I just really like how the game's flowing this year. I like how they have general managers actually doing something, unlike what really happens on TV. Because in TV, you know, they like general managers never really do anything. But you know, oh man, my stamina's gone. Reversal. Here we go, Omega Driver. Bam, alright, there we go, that's something. So I do have to admit the commentary in this game is just as bad as in games past. There's a little bit more of an improvement, but it's still, for the most part, it's just as bland, just as lame, just as dull. But then again, I was watching Raw last night and it was the same way, so I guess you can't really get upset when that's just the commentator's fault in general. So yeah, it is what it is. But man, guys, I really hope you guys like this game. You know, more or less, my commentary is just gonna be side comments a lot. You know, I really want to focus on the actual gameplay. But yeah. He's going for the pin, I swear. Oh Another thing I did notice about this game is like in years past, you were kind of in charge of how the gameplay worked. Like if you decided whether you wanted to beat him up or not. Now this year I feel more than ever like the game kind of is in charge of how the game works as opposed to you having any control. So that's a little bit interesting. It's a new concept. Here we go, Gunslinger. Here. And alright, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and Chris goes on to continue. Let's go tonight, Chris. Anyway, alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this first episode of my career mode. You know, it's kind of more or less gonna be a walkthrough than really my commentating, you know, because I'm still getting used to this commentating thing, so I'll figure out things to talk about and stuff. Maybe even recommend, you know, what you guys want to know or what you guys want to hear me talk about, and I'll find things to talk about, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys hit the like button down there and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, see you guys next time.